Will the Arlington Eagles and Jim Corey repeat the scene that you have just seen, or will Frank Martell and the Enosburg Hornets gain revenge for the loss to the Arlington Eagles in overtime last year? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mac McAllister from Max Sports Films and Video, here along with Bill Noyes of radio station WSNO, WORK in Barrie, to bring all the action of this Division III championship basketball game today. As we said, it's the Arlington Eagles with a 22-0, the only undefeated team in the state of Vermont, against the Enosburg Hornets, who came in as the 6th seed, have upset a couple teams on the way here. They upset Thetford, and then on Monday night, they upset Oxbow in a thrilling last-second shot by Jason Brigham. Meanwhile, the Eagles of Coach Jim Corey will be looking for their 2nd straight championship in Division III, their 3rd straight appearance in the Division III final. We're going to be going downstairs now, and we're going to meet the players of all the players of both teams in this afternoon's ball game.
Eagles. First, we'd like to welcome the cheerleaders from the Enosburg Hornets team. We'd also like to welcome the Arlington Eagle cheerleaders. As is customary, we will be announcing all the players today. For Enosburg, a sophomore, number 3, Mark Allen. For Arlington, a sophomore, number 10, Kurt Crosby. For Arlington, a sophomore, number 12, Jamie Hosley. For Arlington, a senior, number 14, Marty Oakley. For Enosburg, a junior, number 4, Jason Bapp. For Arlington, a senior, number 20, Jason Ack. For Enosburg, a senior, number 5, Clement Gervais. For Arlington, a junior, number 21, Pat DeRoja. For Enosburg, a junior, number 10, Nathan DeMar. For Arlington, a junior, number 25, Jason Adams. For Enosburg, a senior, number 14, Michael Wright. For Arlington, a senior, number 30, Doug Ashby. For Enosburg, a senior, number 15, Travis Bashaw. Injured and not dressed today for Arlington, a senior, number 31, Adam Hess. Now your starting lineups for this afternoon. For Enosburg, a 5'11 senior, number 12, Corey Rivas. For Arlington, a 5'10 junior, number 15, Chad Harrington. For Enosburg, a 6'1 junior, number 13, Josh Putnam. For Arlington, a 5'10 senior, number 22, Scott Witt. For Enosburg, a 5'10" senior, number 20, Chris Lamonda. For Arlington, a 6-foot senior, number 23, Brian Jennings. For Enosburg, a 6'1" senior, number 21, Jamie Allen. For Arlington, a 5'8" senior, number 24, Todd Lane. For Enosburg, a 6'6" senior, number 22, Jason Gibbons. And for Arlington, a 6'1" senior, number 32, Ricky Davis. Your assistant coaches for Enosburg, Pete Gervais. Assistant coaches for Arlington, Joe Corey and Chris Keogh. Your head coach for Enosburg, Frank Martell. And the head coach for Arlington, Jim Corey. Your officials for this afternoon's contest, Mr. Joe Davin, Mr. Jermaine Bellerin, Mr. Steve Petrica. Now if you'd please stand for the singing of our...
Look fine.
Well, the second of 3 repetitious finals from 1991. One last night, one today, and one well, we'll have one at 4 o'clock.
Well, before we get underway, we're going to have a delay here because one of our referees, Joe Davin, is having a problem with a contact lens. And I guess he's all set.
Okay.
Thought Joe was going to have to go to the locker room for a minute there, but he's got it all set. Jason Brigham standing in there against Ricky Davis. Davis got up there over the 6'6" Brigham. Enosburg rebounds. Allen came away with it, and he leaves it for Lamonda. Potvin outside. To Rivard. Bottled up in the corner is Rivard. On the end line, Allen gets the basket and gets the scoring underway. Here's the shot from the right side by Lane. Brigham the rebound. One possible problem area for Arlington. One of their first substitutes off the bench, Adam Hess, is not suited. He's got a cast on his wrist. He played in the semifinal, has been injured since then. I don't believe he was injured in that game. I didn't see anything happen to him. I don't know if he was injured in practice since then or what the situation is, but Adam Hess will not see action this afternoon for Arlington.
No, and I didn't have a chance to talk with Jim Corey or anybody from Arlington about, it might be a practice injury or something like that. I don't remember anything in the first game.
Nice pass inside, and a good layup by Josh Potvin. Good pass and a good move by Potvin down the lane. And Enosburg is on top 4-0. Harrington goes into the key for Arlington. And again, Enosburg rebounds. So 3 times down the floor, 3 misses, and Enosburg controlling the boards right now. Here's the pass into Brigham, and Brigham is fouled. The foul is on Brian Jennings of Arlington.
Well, I think Arlington knows that Brigham's going to score. It's a question of somebody else stepping forward for Enosburg like Lamonda did on Monday night and put some points on the board for them.
They lob it in for Brigham. And it's 6-0 Enosburg. Here's Scott Witt. to Davis at the foul line. The left side, Jennings. He misses, but he's fouled by Josh Potvin. 5:58 to go here in the first period.
Back on Monday night, Lamunda had 4 3-pointers along with 3 2-pointers and a couple foul shots for 20 points. So it didn't leave it all in Brigham's hands.
Well, Brigham, of course, got the game winner in that semifinal.
Yeah. He had 23 points until then, and then he had probably the 2 biggest points of his life.
And no one is sure how he managed to hit that basket at the buzzer. They hit 1 out of 2, so it's 6-1. Brigham got the pass, bobbled it once, and looked like he was losing the ball when he finally got the shot off at the buzzer. Have a travel there, our first turnover of the game by Enosburg. Here's Arlington. Witt. And Brigham steals it away from Davis. This one comes up short. Rebound Arlington. Scott Witt dumps the ball off, almost stolen. Harrington controls it, and he'll take the 3. And it's 6-4. Here's Lamonda. Up ahead it goes to Rivard. Inside for Brigham, knocked away. Breakaway to Scott Witt all alone, and he hits the layup. Scott Witt ties it up. Brigham. Davis with a rebound. Here's Harrington. Nice pass to Jennings. So Arlington has come back with 8 unanswered points and taken the lead. Here's Potvin to the baseline. Through the lane, a block, but a foul on Harrington. Jamie Allen went to the hoop and was fouled. First foul on Chad Harrington. And Travis Bashaw checks into the ball game for Enosburg. Corey Rivard goes to the bench. And Allen ties it up again at 8. 4:20 to go in the first period. And we got a foul coming up on Lamonda of Enosburg. And Michael Wright comes into the ball game for Enosburg. Scott Witt at the line, hits the first of 2. And it makes it 10-8 Arlington. Full court pressure. And Witt with a steal to Harrington. And he's fouled. Travis Bashaw, rather, with a foul for the Enosburg Hornets. .406 to go in the quarter, and that'll put Chad Harrington at the line. 1 out of 2 there, so it's 11-8, a 3-point lead. Bashaw in the backcourt. Halfway through the first period. Pass into Brigham, deflected away. Lead up to Scott Witt on the breakaway. And he hits the left-handed layup. So it's a 5-point lead for Arlington now with 3:40 to go here in the first period. Nice move, Jamie Allen for the bucket. 13-10. Jennings to the left of the key. Arlington again up by 5. Right across midcourt, going against Harrington. Bashaw with it now. They're looking for Brigham inside, but Davis all over him. Here's Potvin for 3. And it's a 2-point ball game, 15-13, 2:45 remaining. First period action. Behind the back, nice pass, and Davis couldn't handle it. So Enosburg will get it. And here's Lamonda back into the ball game, and Clement Gervais comes in as well for Enosburg. Lamonda brings the ball up the floor. Allen in for Brigham. Using that height advantage, and Brigham ties it. So they got Davis fronting Brigham and then someone else helping out from behind. Here's another 3. This time it's Scott Witt. And it's 18-15 Arlington. Brigham towers over Davis, but Davis is a real scrapper, and he'll bother Brigham all through the game. Here's the shot from the baseline, foul on the rebound on Chad Harrington of Arlington. Jason Hart will check into the game now for the Eagles. Harrington to the bench, that's his second personal, 3rd team foul. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Lamonda inbounds it to Gervais. 1:40 to go. Gervais from the corner. Davis comes away with a rebound. An outlet pass to Witt. Through the lane, and it's missed by Jason Hart, but Lamonda commits the foul.
It was a beautiful bounce pass. He fed that through there like he fed a needle through a needle. Fed through a needle. Boy, there was not much room.
He's coming up the floor full board too, and he just nailed that bounce pass to Jason Hart, and he just couldn't hit the layup. But he was fouled, so he'll get a couple of shots. That's the second foul on Lamonda. And Potvin and Rebar back into the game for Arlington, or for Enosburg rather. 1.5 left. 3-point lead for the Eagles. The only unbeaten team in the state. And that makes it 19-15. Lamonda to the foul line. Potvin down low to Rebar, blocked from behind by Todd Lane. Gervais comes up with it and loses it, but he managed to knock it off the leg of Jennings. So Enosburg will have it under the basket. 1:13 to go. Here's Brigham inside. 19-17. Davis, right side of the key, over Brigham. Rebounded by Potvin. And a travel in backcourt. So the Hornets turn the ball over with 55 seconds left. in the first period, trailing by 2. Davis takes it to the hole against Brigham, 21-17. Potvin, turnaround baseline shot, missing. Rivard rebounds, and he's fouled by Todd Lane. .41 seconds remaining in the period. Here's the lob in to Brigham, stolen away. Lane, he's fouled, and he hits the basket. Foul by Corey Rivard. Boy, that's the foul where if you're going to commit the foul, and there was no question about that foul, you at least want to stop the shot.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to get the ball, and three-point play coming up. In fact, they're talking to Rivard right now as he's complaining about the foul, but that was a pretty obvious foul as Lane drove down ahead of him. And Lane hits the shot to make it 24-17. So it's a 7-point lead now with 35 seconds to go. Brigham outside holding the ball. 25 seconds to go. He'll just hold it. Arlington will stay back and wait for Enosburg to force the action. 12 seconds. Here's Lamonda. Back to Potvin, and he hits the 3. 3 seconds left. Here's Lane firing from backcourt off the base of the rim. And that's the end of the first period here at the Barry Auditorium. Division III title game. It's Arlington 24, Enosburg 20. There's some rabid Enosburg fans. Fortunately not too cool outside today. It's certainly warm enough in here. Ready to go in the second period. And so far, Enosburg has done pretty much what they need to do to stay with Arlington.
They've done a nice job.
Brigham has been a big factor in the first quarter. Here's Allen from the left side. Davis takes it away. Todd Lane will fire a 3. You have to figure that Arlington would like to pick up the tempo and really get running, and Enosburg would like to keep that from happening. So far, they've been successful at pretty much playing their tempo. They'll get the ball again underneath. 27-20 is the score.
Yeah, it appears that Arlington goes a little deeper on their bench than Enosburg.
Brigham way out, away from the hoop now. Rivard can't get it to fall. Jason Hart with a rebound. Witt misses. Davis the rebound. And he traveled. 7:05 left first half. Arlington up by 7. Well, Arlington's depth has been hurt a little bit by the loss of Hess. In their semifinal, I think for the most part, Art and Hess were the only two who came off the bench. Now Adam Hess not suited up for this one with his arm in a cast. Here's Brigham converting. That really gets Arlington down to a 6-person team. So, but those first 7 they had were pretty much interchangeable. We got a whistle, and we're going to have a foul here against Lamonda, which I think will be 3 on Lamonda. I don't think we saw Arlington go more than about 7 players deep until later on in their semifinal win when they started to open it up some. But
no, they used Jason Adams some too, but not until the fourth quarter. But mostly, I guess, yeah, Hess and Art were the 2 major.
Here's the rebound, Lamonda. 5-point lead for Arlington. Point being, though, with Arlington, those first 7 players are all pretty much interchangeable. There's no fall off in productivity when they went to those 2 off the bench. That's limited to 1, and we got to travel here. Harrington comes back into the game now, and Jason Art will go to the bench for the Eagles.
Yeah, the kid that the Davis boy is the one that usually stays out there most of the game.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to replace that young man, especially his height and his bulk.
Here's the rebound to Witt. 29-22. When the tempo picks up, it's got to favor Arlington. And Enosburg would like to just slow it down. Lob the ball into Brigham, the big guy inside. Here's Potvin hitting, and Potvin is fouled by Davis. No, it's not Davis. It is, yeah, it is Davis. Ricky Davis with a foul. His first. And that'll send Josh Potvin to the foul line.
Now see, that's what Enosburg needs. Potvin is now, that's his 10th point. And he's picking up, you know, the slack. Brigham can't do it all against this team.
And Potvin cuts the lead to 4 once again, 29-25, 5:45 left in the half. Scott Witt to Harrington. Brigham knocks it away. Here's Lamonda. Getting by Harrington, and the lane opens up. Davis perhaps looking for that dump-off pass to Brigham. Stepped out of the way, and that opened it right up for the layup. And it's 29-27, but Witt answers at the other end. 31-27. Lamonda brings the ball up the floor. And Lamonda travels outside with 4:59 to go in the first half. 31-27, Arlington leading. From the baseline, another 3 for Todd Lane. 34-27.
They have got some scores.
Yeah, there's really not anyone you can key on. They can all shoot. Here's the rebound to Scott Witt. Up ahead to Lane. Right side to Harrington. Puts it up and is fouled by Jamie Allen. First foul on Allen, and puts Enosburg over the limit, but this is a 2-shot foul anyway for Chad Harrington. (36-27), a 9-point lead now, biggest lead of the ball game here for Arlington. With 4:20 to go in the first half. Lamonda dishes off in the corner into Brigham, double teamed and fouled by Scott Witt, I believe. Although Davis certainly reacting to the call. No, it is Davis. And he got a little upset, and Joe Davin and Jermaine Pellerin both came over. As Jim Corey was coming out to tell him to calm down a bit. That's his second, and they really can't afford to get Davis in foul trouble. That's probably the key for them. He could probably go the game without scoring a point and be the key player for Arlington based on what he's going to do off the boards for them. Here's the 3 missing, plus the defense he's been playing against Brigham so far. Enosburg will get the ball on the end line.
And he can score, as we saw the other night. He's got 28 points the other night, you know.
But
they've got so many kids that can score that you cannot key on any one in particular.
Enosburg wants a timeout here. 4:06 remaining in the first half. Arlington on top, 36-27. .406 remaining here in the first half. Enosburg with a basketball. They trail by 9. Both teams will be shooting 1 and 1 on fouls the rest of the way here in the first half as they're both over the limit. Here's Scott Witt with a steal. Up ahead to Davis, and he can't come up with it. He had the breakaway but couldn't control it. So it goes back over to Enosburg. And into the ball game comes Travis Bashaw for the Hornets. Corey Revard to the bench. Potvin into Allen, and he bounces that one around and through. 36-29. 3:35 to go in the half. Scott Witt. Davis rebounds, and he's fouled. And it's Brigham picking up, I believe, his first.
Yes.
Yep. A lot of discussion going on with the officials after every call here in this first half.
Well, the kids are so intense, they don't think they foul.
Davis hits the second one, so it's 37-29. I think in Brigham's case too, he was looking for a travel on Davis before the foul, and he may have had a case. Get a lot of bodies in that key. It's tough to see. Here's Brigham laying it in. 37-31. There's the pass at the foul line to Art, and he hits the jumper. 39-31. From the baseline, Potvin, Brigham the rebound, and he's fouled by Davis, and that is 3 on Rick Davis. Three on Davis, and he'll come to the bench, and that really could be a key play. Brian Jennings is back into the ball game, and we got the 1-and-1 coming up. 2:55 to go here in the half. Rebound loose. Art comes up with it. Bottled up in backcourt. Left side, the shot long. Lamonda rebounds. 2:40 to go in the half. An 8-point lead for Arlington. Three missing. Nobody there to rebound for the Hornets. Witt comes away with it. He'll take a three. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Arlington has it. Here's Lane. He takes the three-pointer and hits. 42-31, biggest lead of the ball game. Well, Enosburg needs to make some moves on them now with Davis on the bench.
3 3-pointers this period for Lane.
There's the feed up ahead to Harrington, and Harrington will hit the layup. 44-31. They're stretching the lead here with Davis on the bench. Enosburg so far, since Davis picked up his third, has not got the ball into Brigham once. Now they're lobbing it in there, and a whistle. He's fouled. That's what they need to do, get it to the big guy and let him go to the boards. Here's Corey Revard coming back in, and Pat DeRosia for Arlington. DeRosia also saw quite a bit of action in the semifinals. So, yeah, they were Arlington going with eight deep for the most part in that game. But you have to figure the loss of Hess does affect them some. Brigham gets this one to roll around and fall, 44-32. Minute 41 remaining in the first half. Witt the rebound. Here's Arlington up the floor. They lead by 12. Left side lane. Lamonda clears it. Allen into Brigham. Not enough on it. And the ball surrounded by white shirts, and Todd Lane comes away with it. 1:10 to go. Lane from the foul line. Gets his own rebound, misses the tap. Brigham gets it, loses it. Out of bounds, and Arlington will have it. .59 seconds remaining here in the first half. 44-32. Arlington up by 12. Scott Witt from the corner. And he hits the three. They're all lighting it up. 47-32. They have increased the lead to 15 with Rick Davis on the bench with 3 fouls.
That's their 6th three-point shot.
An opportunity for Enosburg to close the gap, but they haven't been able to take advantage of it. And you know you'll see Davis back in there after the halftime break. Here's Lamonda with 18 seconds to go. Just going to wait, and Arlington is just going to stay back and let them force the action with 10 seconds left. Into Brigham. Makes his move and hits. 47-34. 3 seconds left. Here's Scott Witt. Is he going to get it off? He does. It's good at the buzzer.
Whoa.
Scott Witt answers with a 3 at the buzzer. And they go to the locker room with their biggest lead of the ball game. At halftime, it's Arlington 50, Enosburg 34.
Been quite an offensive first half here. Arlington leads it 50-34. And now we'll check our individual stats as we have them up here. For Enosburg, Jason Brigham has 13 points on 6 field goals and a foul. Josh Potvin has 2 two-pointers, 3 three-pointers, and a field goal for 11. Jamie Allen has 3 two-pointers and a couple fouls for 2. Chris Lamonda has a field goal for 2. For Arlington, Scott Witt has 19 points garnered this way. The halftime that when Davis went out, it was 39-31, and we thought Enosburg would have a good chance to make it a run at it. They got outscored 11-3.
So what was an 8-point lead is now 16. And as expected, Davis is back in there, playing with 3 fouls. They just weren't able to go to Brigham while he was out of there.
They have taken it. Notice they've taken him off Brigham, though.
Here's Witt from the left side. And Enosburg, Lamonda, and Potvin fight each other for the rebound and lose it.
Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. We're at Arlington's end of the floor. They're on defense. We'll see what happens down here.
Here's Harrington. Jennings underneath to Lane. Nice move on the end line. And a foul on Todd Lane, I believe. Yep, Todd Lane with a foul. So Enosburg will have the ball. That's the second foul on Lane. First foul of the second half against Arlington. Lamonda brings it up the floor. Comes into Brigham, and he's fouled by Jennings. And they did have Davis off Brigham on this possession. They've got Jennings and Witt, I believe, doubling up on him. That's the second foul on Jennings. And they just dumped it into Brigham maybe one time while Davis was on the bench in that first half. Brigham misses this one and commits a foul, trying to come up with a steal. Not a particularly good foul, his second. Harrington. Scott Witt. No scoring yet here in the second half. 45 seconds gone. Here's Witt. And Witt hits the three-pointer. And it's now a 19-point Arlington lead, 53-34, with a minute gone in the second half. Ball loose on the floor. Potvin saved it, though. Off to Rivard. And Rivard hits the jumper to get Enosburg on the board here in the second half, 53-36. Here's Davis. And a foul here on the rebound action, as I believe it was Lamonda and Harrington tangling, and Lamonda picks up the foul. His fourth.
That's fourth. We just checked down the line. Arlington shot 45% in that first half.
And here's a foul on Allen. 6:26 to go in the third quarter. 53-36. Arlington leading. Jennings, and he banks in the three. 20-point lead for Arlington, 56-36. Brigham into Allen. Allen with his rebound, off to Brigham. And the big guy hits from the foul line, 56-38. 2 minutes gone in the third period. Davis inside, dumps it to Jennings on the end line. Brigham clears the boards. And Lamonda is fouled as he drives the key. Fouled by Jennings. Or check that, Chad Harrington. And Jason Art is back into the game, and Harrington will go to the bench with 3 personal fouls. 5:37 remaining in the quarter. Todd Lane on the right sideline. Lane, long range three-pointer. 59-38.
10 three-pointers in high school basketball.
Now here's Brigham trying to answer, and he can't. I think we had one, and I don't know if it was a semifinal or a final last year, where we had 15 three-pointers scored.
Between the two teams?
Between the two teams.
Right.
And there's Brigham with a foul. And I don't know if anybody had kept any record, so we didn't know if it was any kind of a record, but I'll tell you, we still got a long ways to go in this one, and we may see a few more before it's over.
Well, we've got 12 because Enosburg has 2.
And Arlington has 10 of their own, huh? So they could
break
come
it
up with 15, 15 by themselves. So a total of 12. Here's Davis missing the first. Foul on Brigham was his third. Davis misses them both. 59-38. Arlington by 21. Rivard. He comes up short with a three-pointer. Allen rebounds. And Rivard loses it inside. Here's Travis Bashaw coming in. Rivard to the bench, and Gervais comes in. Potvin comes out. Four and a half minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Scott Witt. And Jennings travels. Davis knocks the ball away. Lamonda with it. Tries to lob it, and there's a foul on Scott Witt. I think they were trying to lob it to Brigham. It went over his head, but Allen was right there, and then Scott Witt crashed into him. First foul on Scott Witt. Don't think that was a set play. I think they just overthrew Brigham, and I don't think Witt ever saw Allen coming along the baseline to grab that basketball.
He was behind him.
Yep, he thought he had a steal and crashed into him. Brigham misses. Here's the outlet pass to Lane. For Davis, it's stolen, and there's a foul on Witt. So he has two quick fouls here in the third period. Potvin back into the game. Allen to the bench for Enosburg. Here's Potvin missing a three-pointer. Lane rebounds, and Lane is fouled by Gervais. Both teams with 5 fouls here in the third quarter, so we could be into a 1-and-1 situation early here in the second half. 3:38 remaining, third period. 59-38, Arlington. Here's Jennings. Jennings is fouled by Josh Potvin. And he'll go to the line for 2. .323 to go, third period. Jennings makes it 60-38. And Brigham has the rebound. Here's Gervais. Lobbing it for Brigham, and he can't come up with it. So it goes back over to Arlington with 3:13. And seem to have lost the flow that we had going in the first half for a while there. Is neither team able to get too much going here in this third quarter thus far, but Arlington's on top by 22. But play's been pretty much like that right there, a little ragged. Here's Bashaw. Lamonda, and he cans a three. So that's what, 13? 60-41. There's a block and a foul on Brigham, and that's 4 on Brigham. So Brigham and Lamonda both with four personal fouls. Yep. And Allen will come into the game, and Brigham will come to the bench for Enosburg. Scott Witt hits the first, 61-41. And the second, and then Arlington wants a timeout. 2:41 left in the third quarter. Arlington's on top by 21. No. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. And it's a 21-point Arlington lead. There's Gervais. Bashaw hits the layup and is fouled by Jennings. So it's 62-43. And Bashaw will go to the line to try to cut the Arlington lead to 20. Arlington, Enosburg rebounds. Follow-up is good by Potvin. 62-45. 2:15 remaining. Harrington loses the ball, and we got a foul as Harrington hits the floor. Foul by Jamie Allen. And the 1-and-1 is in effect. It's in effect at both ends of the floor now. That's the third foul on Jamie Allen. 2:09 to go here in the third quarter. Harrington at the line for the 1-and-1. Potvin the rebound. Here's Lamonda making a strong move to the basket, and it's 62-47. A minute 40 left in the third period. Here's Lane. Right side to Art. Back out to Harrington near midcourt. Lane. Harrington with 1:10 to go. Lane looks for an opening. And Arlington just slowing the pace now.
Yeah, they've got Davis out of there, so he didn't pick up his fourth foul, as long as Brigham was on the bench.
55 seconds to go in the period. Scott Witt on the baseline to Jennings. Lamonda the rebound. Bashaw for three. And it's 62-50.
It's up to 22, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's down to 12 right now with 26 seconds to go here in the third period. There's Harrington. All the way in for the layup. All the way from midcourt down the key for the hoop. 64-50. 13 seconds remaining. Bashaw, 7 seconds left. 4 seconds. Here's Lamonda. Can't hit the layup. Rebound knocked to the floor, and there's the horn. So at the end of 3, here in the Division III title game, Arlington leads Enosburg 64-50. Eight minutes left, and a couple of times it's looked like Arlington was going to run away with it, but Enosburg has clawed away. They still trail by 14, however. Potvin can't get this one to hit. But when Arlington got up by 22, it looked like it was all over. But Enosburg answered with 3 unanswered hoops. Trail by 14, 64-50. Here's Scott Witt. Jennings rebounds but loses it. So Enosburg has it. Brigham's still sitting on the bench for the Hornets. Well, just as we said that, Frank Martell gets him up off the bench and he'll come in. And they're going to have to go to him here in the final 7 minutes. They've done a good job against him. He has only 2 points in the second half, so Arlington's done a good job defensively against him in the second half. They're going to have to start going to Brigham.
And Davis is in there, but he's not guarding.
Rebound Scott Witt, 3-on-2 break. Witt dumps it behind him to Davis, and he traveled. Nice pass from Witt. How he knew Davis was right behind him, I don't know. He just dumped it behind his head, and there was Davis. But
whether there was verbal communication and Davis said he was behind him or not, I don't know, but it looked nice.
Here's Lamonda. Bottled up. A minute gone in the 4th. Bashaw has trouble, manages to save it to Lamonda though. And he'll call a foul. But maybe they thought they'd seen a double dribble. It was one of those that was very close, but they spotted a foul against Arlington. The foul is on Scott Witt, his 3rd. And we'll be shooting everything from here on out, as the 1-and-1 in effect for both teams. Rebound missed by Brigham. Up ahead into the front court to Lane. And a foul on Corey Revard. Revard will come out, and Michael Wright is in to replace him for Enosburg. It's still a 14-point Arlington lead, as no one has scored here in the 4th quarter yet. Lane's going to try to change that. 65-50.
Yeah, certainly that torrid pace we saw in the first half has slowed down just a tad here in the second.
In fact, Arlington had 50 points at halftime. They've scored only 15 since then. There's the pass into Brigham on the end line. That's what they need to do. 65-52. It's a 13-point spread. Lane on the right side. And a foul here against, I think it's Lamonda. Yeah.
That's it.
5 on Lamonda. And he is out of there with 6:13 left to go in the ball game. So he'll come out. Josh Potvin in to replace him. And that closes out Lamonda's career, a senior.
Had a big night in the semifinals with 20, but only had 7 today.
Lane hits the front of the 1-1. 66-52. Arlington is up by 15 with 6:10 to go. Here's Wright, or Bashaw rather, firing it down low. Allen, and Allen gets the layup. 67-54. Scott Witt for three.
That's 15.
He stopped play as Jennings had knocked the ball away after the shot, knocked it away from Enosburg, and now what? Again, the scorer's table was just double checking on the stoppage.
11 3-pointers for Arlington, 4 for Enosburg. So we've tied our record of last year, 15.
Here's the lob pass into Brigham. And Jennings comes up with a rebound. 70-54. Arlington leading. Here's Lane on the baseline. He scores and is fouled. And let's see. Are they calling it on Allen? Yes, Jamie Allen with the foul.
Now he's playing with 4.
That's his 4th. And it's now an 18-point lead. And before they shoot the free throw, Enosburg wants a timeout. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left in this game. Arlington 72, Enosburg 54. .5:13 left in the ball game. And that gives Arlington a 19-point lead. Here's Allen looking for Brigham. 73-56. And a foul coming up. It's on Michael Wright, his first. And that'll put Harrington at the line with 4:39 to go. So Arlington, this is their 4th straight appearance in the title game. They won in '89, lost to Pulteney in '90, won last year, beating Enosburg. And they're just 4 minutes and 39 seconds away from their 2nd straight Division III title.
With a 19-point lead, which is pretty hard to make up at this stage of the game.
4.5 minutes of playing time. Here's the three from Bashaw. Brigham gets the rebound and makes it 75-58. Scott, or rather Jennings takes it in. It won't count. Foul is on Travis Bashaw, his 2nd. Scott Witt to the line. Just about halfway through the fourth quarter. Here's Wright dumping the ball to Allen, and he missed it. Potvin the rebound. He's fouled by Scott Witt.
Oh, that's his fourth, I believe.
.59. .75-60. Here's Art coming into the game for Arlington. Jennings goes out. 3:58 left in the ball game. Arlington with the ball. Harrington. Scott Witt. Down low to Davis. Davis lays it in, 77-60. Well, this will be the highest scoring game we've had in the tournament. There's a travel.
Yes, by far.
We've had no team score in the 80s yet.
We had a Division II 76-70 the other night.
So it's already the highest scoring game, at least as far as one team goes.
Right.
Witt to Art. Back to Lane, a three. And just bounces off the front of the rim where Brigham clears it. 3:10 to go. And that one misses everything and goes out of bounds. And we've had no team in Division III score 80 points since Leland and Gray in '88.
They're going to say that it was tipped on his shot.
Okay, so it was deflected.
Referee Petrika said he got it tipped. Jim Corey had a few words, but then they were smiling at each other.
Something to Steve Petrika that looked like they were hollering at each other, but Petrika had a smile on his face. So
yeah, Jim did when he went back to the bench.
Jim,
hey, when you're ahead by 17 and you only got less than 3 to go, you're.
And here's the save, but it goes to Arlington. Behind the back pass, Harrington to Witt, and a foul coming up. Nice pass from Harrington. And Witt will go to the line.
That was a pretty pass.
Bashar will come into the ball game. Brigham will come back in.
Actually, if you could look at that again, they say, well, what's this fancy stuff behind the back? But if he'd thrown it in front, he never would have gotten it to Witt. The only way he could get it to Witt was behind the back.
2:45 remaining. 77-60 and 78-60. I suspect momentarily we may see a lot of substitutions in this one. 79-60. Leland and Gray scored 86 points in 1988, beating West Rutland 86-60. It was the last time a winning team had scored 80 points in the Division III final. Here's Potvin trying to dump it into Brigham, but Davis comes up with a steal. Brigham takes it back, and Davis takes it back from him and then loses it. Boy, Davis isn't going to back off until this is over. He's upset that he couldn't come up with a steal. 2:26 left in this game, leading by 19. And he gets the steal, and Brigham fouls out. So Brigham fouls out with 2:25 to go in the ball game. So Lamonda and Brigham have both fouled out now for Enosburg.
And Jason Brigham ends his high school career with 21 points. It's a nice hand from the Enosburg folks. Well deserved. Had a very fine career at Enosburg.
Pat DeRoche is coming in for Arlington, and let's see, it's going to be Jason Bapp who will replace Brigham. .225 left in the ball game. Davis at the line for 1-1, 79-60. Arlington leading. And that makes it 80-60. .60. Keeping the dribble was Revard. Shot missing and out of bounds. Arlington will have it. Jamie Allen will come back in. And Michael Wright is back in. Mark Allen is set to come in for Enosburg now. Jason Adams will come into the ball game for Arlington. So both teams starting to substitute here with 2:11 to go and a 21-point Arlington lead. And right now, let's see, we got a timeout called by Enosburg. 2:11 remaining in the ball game. And it's Arlington 81, Enosburg 60. .211 left in the ball game. And here's Scott Witt for Arlington. And he just can't control it on the dribble. It goes out of bounds, and Enosburg will have it with 2:07 remaining. This will mark the 5th time that Enosburg has been to the finals, only to come up short. They lost in '84 to Arlington. They lost in '86 to Williamstown. Lost last year to Arlington. There's the shot, good. Michael Wright with a basket. 81-62. Here's Davis inside. It's blocked and he's fouled. Mark Allen with the foul. His first. And we got 1:41 to go. Enosburg also lost in '87 to People's Academy. So they made it to the finals 3 out of 4 years between '84 and '87. And then again in '91, only to lose. Marty Oakland is into the ball game for Arlington now. Davis misses the first of 2. Misses them both. 1:35 to go. Three-pointer from the right side by Bapp, missing. And a foul in backcourt on Allen once again. Or rather on Bapp. It was Allen who missed the shot. Bapp with the foul. 1:28 to go. Here's Doug Ashby coming into the game now for Arlington. So last night in Division I, Mount Anthony repeated as the champion, winning their record 5th straight. And now Arlington is about to repeat in Division III. Seven points on the ball game for Ricky Davis as he leads. And the free throw by Scott Witt is good. Craftsbury and Poultney will be meeting in the Division IV title game, with Poultney having a chance to repeat. And they're playing Craftsbury, the team they beat a year ago. Now we could have repeat winners in 3 of the 4 divisions. Only in Division 2 will there not be a repeat, as Fairhaven was defeated in the semifinals. And here's the turnaround jump shot by Potvin. 83-64 on the baseline. Arlington with the ball. Back to Scott Witt, a 3-pointer. Rebounded in the corner by Mark Allen. Less than a minute to go. Left side, the shot is up, and it's good by Potvin. 83-66, 48 seconds remaining. Oakland with it outside, gives to DeRosia. Witt, he's fouled by Potvin. That's 4 on Potvin. And we've got a 1-and-1 coming up. And here's Jennings coming back into the ball game for Arlington. DeRosia will go out. Witt for 1-and-1. .38 seconds remaining. Here's Allen in the front court, firing a 3 that's going to be off the mark. Saved on the end line by Potvin. And it's stolen by Witt with 28 seconds to go. Witt losing the ball on the dribble, gets it back. Right side it goes for a shot by Ashby, and he's fouled. So he'll go to the line with 20 seconds remaining. And the foul is on Potvin, and that's 5 on Potvin. Or, well, the board says 4. We show 5 in the book here. And that's what we're going to go with. Ashby goes to the foul line for Arlington. 2 shots. 84-66. And a rebound goes to Potvin. 17 seconds left. Bapp losing it on the end line. Double dribble is called with 14 seconds to go. And here's Hosley, Jamie Hosley into the lineup for Arlington. Arlington with the ball, 14 seconds to go. DeRosia loses the handle and commits the foul. And Bapp will go to the line for a 1-and-1. 11 seconds remaining. 84-66. Well, there's a violation. It was good anyway, so they won't call it. 84-67. Rebounded by Crosby for Arlington, and we've got still another foul. They're playing this one right down to the hilt. Tight defense, scrapping, fouling. 7 seconds left. Foul is on Jason Bapp, who's committed 3 fouls in about a minute and a half of playing time here. 7 seconds remaining in the ball game. And DeRosia, who has not scored yet, at the line. Rebound, Potvin. 4 seconds left. 3-pointer is up and short at the buzzer, and that is the ball game. Arlington wins their second straight state title in Division III. For the second straight year, they beat Enosburg. The final here this afternoon, Arlington 84, Enosburg 67.
during the year, one team is experiencing a great deal of success and the other having to come up the hard way and knock off the number 2 team. I think both these teams deserve a good hand, a good game, a good tournament. Division 3 boys basketball runner-up, Enosburg High School. Now will the co-captains please come forward to receive the runner-up flag. The 6 teams that will be playing here today had a combined record of over 800% in the win column. One team here has gone beyond that. That's this year's Can we have the co-captains now, please, come forward? Co-captains, please. First, we'd like to present the championship classes will be kept permanently at the high school. And we'd like to present the revolving trophy, fine target, Division 3 championship trophy that they took care of this year. Congratulations. Coach Corey. Coach Corey. We'd like to thank you with the game ball. Not only this tournament, but the year. We appreciate your team support. Certainly appreciate the support of the team. Have a safe ride home.
I didn't have Yeah, I don't even.
This has been an exclusive presentation of Max Sports Films and Videos, who accepts sole responsibility for its content under the rights granted to it by the Vermont Headmasters Association. All rights are reserved. Thank you very much for your cooperation.